let's try this again because we made it less than 30 seconds in and it came up a sign abrupted, unexpectedly abrupted. Right. And so let's try this again. Hi, Sweden.
Hello, America.
How are y'all doing?
We are doing fine. We have some uh, ösregn. Not
Rainfall.
right now, but it has really like come down like
Hmm.
3 or 4 times today. It's like,
uh, Just pouring down. Damn.
yes.
Like we had a little bit of rain for a couple of days, and now we're gonna have back to like next week. We're gonna be back to hundreds. July, nasty summer, blah blah, Texas. Well, we had a couple of days actually with where we've had some showers in the days and much better temperatures. So I guess we'll just have to suck it up. It is July in Texas after all.
After all,
Right,
you
right.
can look back and remember when it's December and it's freezing cold,
Well, we don't have
and
that.
you
Well,
have your snowmageddon.
right? Oh my god, I really don't hope that. Well, I have the issue now that for the third consecutive year, my AC unit is working. It's not as hot in my office today as it was last week, uh, but when the AC is on, it's leaking water and it's leaking under the wall and into my kitchen. So if you walk in my kitchen, it's just covered with towels because it becomes a swimming pool. So I have to like
But it's
every
not really good
I know my landlord just like
for the
every time
foundation.
well for the flooring, but every time my landlord comes and looks at it, it's nothing for him to look at. It's stupid, nothing, and I'm like, What the fuck?" Okay, so he's aware of it, and one day we'll figure it out. I took some pictures, and he's like, "Yeah, that's weird," and he's like, "Did you change filter?" I was like, "Yes, I did. On this day, I did." I was like, "Hmm."
So, how is your undertaking with the garage?
So I have a little bit of problem. It is more stuff there that I have tried to sold at garage sales than I had in mind that it was, and now I have to either throw it away, which most of it I think is stupid to throw away just like that. So I have to go to kind of like a resale shop or a thrift store and donate it. I just can't get my ass out of the way and do it. I'm lazy.
Oh,
So
okay. So it's just
like
you that's the
yeah,
problem.
yeah, I'm the problem. Hello, it's I'm the problem. Yeah, it's kind of like, 'cause I think it's more or less laziness that I'm like, I made it so far in the storage unit, and I didn't expect it to be that much shit, um, as it actually is. So I took a week off, and then on top of that, I've been working a lot of real estate lately, the last 2 weeks, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
So
that's a good thing.
that's a really good thing. So it's been kind of like no progress on the garage. But I had a um like a commode, a makeup commode, whatever you want to call that. Smyckes, was that oh, sminkbord.
Mm.
Uh, and my neighbor saw it and I intended to sell it. So they actually bought that. They haven't picked it up yet, and that's fine because it's not in the way. So and I've gotten some shit out. It's just not as much progress as I want. And now
Well,
I
well, that's good.
yeah, well, I have another problem with it. That's called the Olympic Games. Fuck the Olympic Games because it's taking up a lot of my time. And you told me before you didn't even watch the opening ceremony.
No, I
You know,
haven't watched any. I saw a small clip on Facebook Reel, just
right.
like 60 seconds or something of when Celine Dion was singing.
So
Uh,
here's my take out of it because it's kind of interesting with my background, and I because I think I see it, and I think you if you watch it back, I think you will understand what I'm talking about. Because every American that I see on Facebook, they hated the opening ceremony. And the reason why they hate it is they don't know any shit at all about France, about French culture, about French history, nothing. For me, who at least read some European history, I do speak some French, even though it was a long time ago I used it, but I know more of the French cultural than an average American, right?
Yeah.
I loved it. Like, honestly, this I've seen every freaking Olympic Games opening, summer as winter, in my lifetime, and this was by far the best one, and it beat Beijing, which was the previous best.
Yeah.
Um, like, not only did they do it on the river, that for me, a general Olympic Games opening is like it's all these performances in the beginning, and then it becomes super boring when all the nation walks in, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
you fall asleep. What the French has done was they did everything at once. They started with the nations walking in or on the boats sailing in. And
Yeah.
in between, when they came to different points on the river, there started a performance. So it started with um, Greece going in on their boat, and then the first point was Lady Gaga singing. Like,
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah,
take
I
it
saw
up
that
to
too.
the
I
bridge.
saw that on Facebook too.
Right. Did it was a little bit of awkward performance. Lady Gaga is always good. They in my opinion, they did it with a boom. Oh, and before
And
that,
she's singing French, so
you did. Yeah, she speaks fluently French.
mm,
Yeah. She's so talented. And they did all these fireworks in the French flag and stuff like that. And how the organizer included literally everybody. I'm talking LGBTQ, whatever letter you want to put behind it, um, cultural, like they mashed hard metal rock with opera
yeah.
in the same performance.
Yeah.
Like, I was sitting there and over again. I'm like, holy shit, they did not. Oh yeah, they did. And they had people on zip lines and horses. We had horses in the middle of this thing too.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then they ended with Celine Dion. Everything that happened was a surprise. You did not know. You're like, oh, now it's done. Now, oh shit, no, it's not. Oh, what is it? It literally kept me on my seat for 3.5 hours. On top of it, I did not leave. We had a family crisis here, and it's called the dog needed to have their lunch, and they were pissed at me. And I'm like, I can't leave now. And then finally came a commercial break, and I was running because I needed to give the dogs their lunch, and they were pissed. I was pissed because it was commercial break. No, like, seriously, watch it back. It is worth the hours. It's worth the
Yeah.
time. It was absolutely fantastic. I really hope that the organizers celebrate it afterwards. And then Celine Dion, like, if you know what Celine Dion has gone through the last couple
Yeah,
of
that's why I was so
I
surprised
was
when
bawling. I was
documentary
bawling.
on
And I've seen
and
on TikTok and other social media people like me sitting. I just didn't record myself because I'm not in that mood. Um, I was literally sitting and crying, and it wasn't because I was sad. It was because of the beauty in the performance to begin with, knowing what she has gone through, and the happiness for her to be able to do that performance, to
yeah,
to
really.
conquer everything she's done.
Yeah.
All all glory to her. And Kelly Clarkson was commented it for NBC here in US, and she said she has a gold medal in vocal mastery, and I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what she yeah, I'm just saying, if you haven't watched the ceremony, go back and watch it. That's all I'm saying. because it's worth the time.
Yeah.
I
Then
mean,
I will do that.
yeah, yeah, it's really worth the time. I bunkered up with a bowl of popcorn, and I made me some chocolate chip cookies, and there it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was absolutely worth my time, and they had, um yeah, it was so much. It wasn't just since they interacted it with all the nations, it was always something happening.
Yeah.
It never became boring, never became boring. And I've watched a lot of Olympic Games the 2 first days here. I'm blessed to have a partner at work yesterday who likes the Olympic Games. So we put my iPad in in the ambulance, and there we were sitting watching. The poor guy, he had to watch, the dressage for the eventers. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't say much. Yeah, but, I've been watching almost all equestrian so far. I missed the first part of the cross country this morning because I was at work and we were doing shift change, so I couldn't watch that. Um, but hell, the Swedish people has done pretty darn good.
Well, that's great.
I'm just gonna look because I looked before. Uh, Olympic medal count. Who do you think is leading the medal race right now?
I saw something about Australia.
I know. That surprises me.
Mm.
They have 4 gold and 2 silver. And who do you think is second? That's even more surprising.
I saw that list. I don't remember.
Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I'm like,
Mm.
"Oh, wow." Yeah, so first Australia, second Korea, third France, and fourth US, fifth China. And Sweden, where do you think we find them?
On the other side of the chart.
No, 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 no. We have 2 bronze so far. We're on the list. We're on 12th place.
One
We
in judo and one in.
mountain biking, women's cross country mountain biking.
Mhm.
Jenny
There
Risi,
you go. The
yeah,
more you know,
the
the
more you
less
know.
you understand. No. Mhm.
Yeah, so we're 12. So that's not
Mhm.
bad. Like, considering it's the 2nd day. I'm impressed. Go Sweden. I'm proud Swede. I bombard
Yeah.
everybody with my Swedishness.
If it's like the good old days when like the friidrott comes,
Track and field.
yeah, then we can take
Yeah,
some
they
medals.
even when Sweden came in on the opening ceremony, they even talked about the Swedish track and field team and Mondo in pole jumping.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not bad. That's not
He
bad.
has like the world record and the two world records before that. So he beat his own world record a
Right.
couple of
Right.
times.
Couple of times. Well, he's just a super athlete. But and kind of funny just because he is actually born in US. But
Yes.
is it his mom or dad or both of them that are Swedish? And he's like, I'll make it easier competing for Sweden. So here we go. I get it.
Yeah,
I'm
and
good.
I think the first time that he competed for Sweden on an international arena, he didn't speak Swedish yet.
Nope, didn't. Not
So
at
in all the interviews, he's like sounds so American.
all. Right. Right now, I think
But
Swedes.
now he speaks Swedish, so
Is his girlfriend is Swedish, isn't she?
yeah.
Yeah. And
I think he lives here partially, and then he lives like in Monaco, like everyone else,
like
or
everyone
something
else,
like that.
right?
Yeah.
Tax issues, tax A and
Yeah.
ho. Right. Right.
Or the weather is better, you can like go and have your training all year around.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to do it indoors, I guess. So, yeah. What
Mm.
do I know? I'm far away from an elite athlete, so what do I know? Yeah.
Me neither. Two also.
Yeah. But I did have a dream the other day, which is so cute.
A
She
song to sing.
No, 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 no. I dreamt that I was a breeder of one of the horses competing in the Olympic Games. That was my dream.
Whoa,
That's how I made it there. I'm like, that's not a bad dream.
that's not a impossible dream either.
It's not impossible. Never, ever. I can't see myself as a competitor, but
But you have the good horses that you can
yeah, I'm just waiting. Oh,
breedable horses.
exactly, lady. I just need to find the money to it. But I did won almost $30 on Powerball the on Mega Million the other day. Just with
Ooh,
a couple of more zeros behind it, but it was fine.
yeah,
Don't worry, don't
$30
worry.
more dollars closer to the millions.
Right, right. I did not win anything on the money I had on the tickets I bought for that part of that money, not for all of it. So
Oh, so
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
typical.
Right, right. So you're going to the doctor on Tuesday?
Yes.
Ooh. Get this
Uh,
shit over and done with.
yeah, and hopefully I'll get the results from the biopsy and everything that they did on the uterus when they took it out.
Right.
And I assume he's gonna do like a normal,
Follow-up work.
yeah, to just see that everything looks fine.
Right. I'm
And after that, I'm good to go.
woohoo. I'm gonna feel old tomorrow.
Good to
I'm
feel
going to the
old.
eye doctor. That always makes me feel old. I don't know why. Even though now I've had this, I haven't been to the eye doctor for 5 years. 6 years almost. So maybe it's it just in time. And the only reason why I'm actually going is that these are scraped and has scratches. So not that it bothers me really, but it's kind of like, yeah, you should probably go a little bit more often than every 5 years.
Yeah.
Probably.
I 3 years ago, when I was at the eye doctor, that was the first time I was at the eye doctor since I was 16.
Yeah, that's about the
And I
same
should go
thing.
like every year or every other year.
Right. And that was the same
I
thing
didn't.
when I was there. I had not been there since I left the eye doctor last appointment, and that must have been I must have been like 10 years old. So yeah, that was 30 something, 40 something years. Oops. So yeah.
We're so
Oops.
good to take care of our eyes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I looked at my insurance and I realized that I actually really have a good both dental and optic insurance right now. So I'm like, that might be a
Maybe
good
you should go to the dentist just for the fun of it.
hell no. I need to have a broken jaw to go to the dentist. Ooh, no. I can go to the eye doctor. That's an accomplishment. It was an accomplishment to even just make the appointment because been thinking about it for a long time. And then when I made the appointment, they didn't have an appointment until y- to like tomorrow, and I made it back in end of June, something.
Oh,
So it was like a month out. Yeah.
no.
Like, I'm not in a hurry. I don't need an appointment tomorrow. So that's fine. I can take an appointment at the end of July. I don't care. Just that I have the appointment is a freaking accomplishment. So we'll see how that goes. These are kind of thick glasses to begin with. So I'm like, can we make them thicker? I don't think I can do that much, but yeah, that's the fun thing because I'm only seeing with one eye at a time. I can control my dominant eye. That's
Well,
weird.
that's good.
It is.
Otherwise, you would see like double.
No, I don't, because I kind of use both.
It, yeah, but if you didn't control it, you would see like double.
Well, I hope you watch with both eyes in the same time. That's more normal. Do you see double?
No,
Okay.
my eyes
Why
are
would I see double then?
because you will see like different things at the same time. You see like one thing there, one thing like My little sister had a friend, and her mother were like really. I don't. She wasn't cross-eyed, but she had like really like a severe case,
Yeah.
and she would always say, "Just choose one eye. Don't try like to look both of them or here. Just
Right.
choose one eye
Just
to
one
look
eye
at."
to look at. Right. At least even though I am cross-eyed, it's not that to the point where people are, because I've learned that you will most of the time never see me from straight forward, because that's when people have a hard time looking at me. So I always present myself from an angle, because
Yeah,
then my eyes will be for
yeah,
you straight, because I
yeah.
like force my eyes to do what I want them to do. Um
Mhm.
and or I'm just like having my head in a weird angle. People are like, what are you doing? Yeah, making it
But
easier for you.
it's because it's easier for you, okay?
Exactly. I'm doing it shit for you. People.
I'm not bothered, but it's for you.
Right. It does bother me sometimes when I'm in darkness, when I have to really control what eye to look with, because this
Uh,
eye I look with short distances and this eye I look with long distances. And when it's dark, it can sometimes confuse my brain. So
yeah.
I have to really like, what am I gonna do here? Um that would be the only time where I'm like, oh, this is mind-boggling. But other than that, I guess I'm so used to living with it. It's more for other people. Y'all, stop annoying me. Stop,
Yeah.
stop bugging me up. So that's the way it is. Yeah. So we'll see.
You could
We'll
have
see
ridden on
tomorrow.
the Pirates of the Caribbean wave and have like an eye patch that you switch. Short
Do you know
distance,
that
long distance, short distance, long distance.
I actually had to have eye patches for 2 damn years when I was a kid?
Really?
Yeah. So I've had 2 surgeries in each eye, and after each surgery, I had to have a patch for 6 months. So first they
Oh,
did it
holy
so that
cannoli.
I don't know if they started with left or right, but they just started with one eye, and then I had to have an eye patch for 6 months on that eye. Then they went in and did that eye. So first they took out, so the problem was that both my muscles on the outside and the inside was too long. So
Yeah,
first they took the muscle shortened the muscle on the outside. So
yeah.
6 months there, and then they did this eye, and then they went back to this eye and did the inside muscle. So now I can't really show you here, but if you look close at me, I have holes here between the eye and the skin on both sides. That's why I always have to have a ball cap on, because if
Oh,
wind comes in behind my eyeglasses, it goes straight in and it goes in and behind my eyeballs, and that hurts.
I cannot imagine.
And people are like, "Why are you always wearing a ball cap?" Yeah, because that, like,
So
having a
you
ball
have
cap.
something to ask about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's literally to avoid some of all the air coming in behind my glasses. Because if I don't have glasses, it's not bothering me as much, but then I can't see shit, so I'm like, "Yeesh." Okay, I have to look like this, because like, even, like, anything that's further away than my arm, even this computer screen now is blurry for me. So let's do this so I can see shit, huh? Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. So, that's why I always have a ball cap on when I'm outside, and a lot of people don't know that, but
But
that's
now, not more people know that because it's almost no one watching.
right. Well, when the day comes when we get famous and rich and all that, and
Yeah,
people
we
and they're
only done this for 3 years. We're still in the startup process.
hey, we're having fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Where's your hubby, by the way?
He is doing some minor renovations of. I don't know if he's in the kitchen or in the bathroom. But he said hi.
Hi.
Hi to everybody.
Yeah. Twix
And
is
if you hear something in the background, it's the old school kids show 5 myror är fler än 4 elefanter.
That is a classical Swedish children's
It's 5 ants are more than 4
elephant.
elephants.
Yeah. I have to think. I was like, what is it really here? I know. Four ants
It's
is-
for children to learn their ABC. And
you feel like you need to learn that?
no, but the sketches are fun.
Oh, they are. Absolutely. Absolutely, they are. Which one is missing? Which one is missing? Wrong, 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 wrong. If you're Swede and you've seen it, you know where you
Yeah.
If you're in America, I'm sorry, you're left out. You have no business in that part of this show.
No. And you probably aren't as good at the alphabet or counting as us Swedes. that
Well,
grown up
hell,
much
we have
more.
3 more letters than the Americans does, so come on.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
now this show doesn't have W. It's before the Swedish alphabet had W.
I've never thought about that.
No?
Now I need to go back and look. So the show doesn't have a W in?
No.
When did Sweden get a W? I didn't know they'd never had a W.
They
Because
didn't
the
use
last
it.
name is with W. So
Yeah,
what
I think it came like in the late
let me Google.
80s or
Let me Google. What did we do?
because the show is from 73 or something like that. Ah, B, C, D, E, F, G, O, J, K, L, M.
Okay. W is used in Swedish writing since at least 1717. The letter was counted into the Swedish version of the Latin alphabet until 2006 as a variant of V, according to the Swedish Academy.
So you see, do you know that you and me, we are,
So,
we did grow up without the W.
And I even have a W in my last name. So here it says the question is because I'm Googling and I'm just going down looking here for the fun thing is 2005, the letter W became the youngest member of the Swedish alphabet. So what the fuck did we not have?
That's not even 20 years ago.
How have I survived with my like I
But
feel
it's like William is with a W, so we just borrowed it from some other's alphabet.
so okay. So what I get is the W has always existed, but it has not been recognized as its own letter. It's been a version of V.
So, but in the alphabet
In
songs
2005,
here in the show, W does not exist.
right? Because it didn't become an official own letter, and it's like U with the 2 dots over.
Yeah, like it's
That's
a
the
German E. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a version of a U, but it's not recognized as its own letter. But back in 2005, W became its own letter because people had been using it as its own letter so long.
So
Actually, J-U-Y.
if you think about it, William is just Iliam because he was baptized in 93. He's just Iliam. And you're Cecilia Ickman.
Hi, I'm Julia Eastman. Ah, my God, this is hilarious. See what you find out shit on this show. Things that I didn't
Yeah.
even know. And it's even one of my letters in my name. But yeah, and I live in Eels Point.
Yeah.
Eels,
Il's point.
Eels Point. But I guess Americans has had W in their alphabet for a longer time than since 2005.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Oh, holy shit. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Me neither. I haven't reflected on it since today. And I've seen this show so many times during my whole life, not just when I
I
was a kid. And it's like, oh, I haven't seen this in 30 years. I have to watch it now. I've seen it like,
see
yeah,
episodes on
yeah,
and on.
a few, like, maybe I've had a break for 1 or 2 years, but I've seen it like at least once a year for my whole life. And I was like, W. Where is W? W. I have a memory W was there, but no, I remember wrong.
And even as a kid, with my name now, Ickman, it didn't even dawn on me. Like, you lost a fucking letter for my letter. So my initials are just C. That's what
Yeah.
everybody calls me here. So maybe that makes sense now.
Yeah. So if you're gonna give like Iliam an American like pet name, it's gonna be Illy.
Really? Yeah.
Illy. Eller Ill.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here everybody calls William Bill.
Yeah, that's so strange.
It's so I don't know where that comes from. It's not even the same name.
No,
WB,
that's
like,
its own name.
yeah, I don't get it. I'll never call him Bill. Ill, may be. But
Ill.
not, not
Illy.
Bill. Billy. Thank God it's my last name that doesn't have a letter. Oh, that's interesting. See
Mhm.
what you learn from this weird show.
Yeah.
And now we have, well, when did OÖ come in then? That's my question. When did OÖ? OÖ has been
I
used in Ukraine since 1495 and was borrowed into the to Swedish from German. The letter was introduced in 1526 years translation of the New Testament.
Yeah. So
So
with Luther then, with the
yeah,
Bible.
it's been in Swedish for longer than my damn W. Yep,
Ah,
that's what you get. Hilly, we need to talk.
yeah. The
Thank God.
Swedish Academy.
Right? And that's so funny because I actually I was at a networking meeting for realtors last week. And one of the girls that I met, her daughter was named Elin from
Oh,
Tiger Woods' ex-wife. They loved
yeah.
that name. They were supposed to start on an E, so it ended up being Elin. Elin. Sorry.
You say that in American. Island. Island.
They actually say it pretty well, Elin. So it's
Yeah.
not a bad thing. But she had never heard about our tradition of name days. So not knowing what day Elin has as a name day, I Googled it and it turned out to be July 31st. And I said, well, you're a lucky girl because now you can celebrate your daughter's name day next week. And she's like, ain't gonna do that. That sounds ridiculous. That's stupid. I'm like, really? Name days are
That's
awesome.
what we do.
That's what we do. She has a Swedish name. She's got to celebrate the Swedish name day. That's July 31st next week. So congratulations.
Yeah. Hooray.
Right. When is it? Does Tuna have a name day?
No,
Because
it's
it's a Norwegian.
Norwegian. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I,
I usually celebrate that on the 17th of May.
that's accurate. I like it. I like it.
There, for you that doesn't know, that's the Norwegian National Day.
Right. Right.
So
7 maj.
17 Maj.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
my name days is November 22nd.
But I have Maria and Christina as well, and Christina was just now. I like last week.
I
or
feel like
something.
name
Oh, well, thank you.
day.
Thank you very much.
Well, my family my family always celebrated at least my name day uh a lot, simply because my birthday is so close to to Christmas, and was kind of like quote unquote forgotten. I always
I thought you were going to say, especially since my birthday is so close to the birth of Jesus.
nope. No, I was
That's what I thought you were going to say, to the birth of Jesus.
to the birth no, to Christmas. So yeah, I always, when I was a kid, got gifts on my name day. That did not that ended when I turned 18 or something like that, and, I was always like no, my mom was as long as my mom was alert, she at least did something fun for my name day, but as sicker she got, the less it became, of course, but
Yeah. We
yeah.
still celebrate them. We get presents and yeah,
Like,
cake.
if I had somebody to give me presents, I would say, "Give me presents on my name day." I guess I'll have to give myself a present or something,
Yeah.
but
Or
22nd.
you can go and slip some notes into your neighbors, like post
Oh, I
boxes.
have the
Like,
best neighbors ever. Like, my grass got tall, and last night when I was at work, he came and mowed it again.
oh,
Yeah, that
good
was
on you, neighbor.
yeah, like, seriously, without I don't even ask him, I don't even pay him because I can't pay him, and he knows that. And, out of just plain kindness, he knows it's a task for me, so he comes and do it for me. I'm just so honored. Thank you. Thank you, neighbor.
Yes, thank you, neighbor.
That's very nice of him, because that was on my schedule or my task list for today. So I was planning to do this and then go and mow my yard, and then I know that that's the end of the day. It's not going to happen anything more. Now I'm thinking about what I'm going to do the rest of the day because I don't have to mow. It's three people looking here right now. Like, who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
Write in the comments
Right,
where
yeah,
you
write something in the comment.
know, because it's three people at this right now.
And if you want us to talk about something, we will talk about that.
Right. They're all on Harlequin Podcast Facebook page, I can tell you.
And now they will go away. They will
Now they're
disappear.
like,
They
"Fuck
will,
this. Bye."
fuck no,
Yep,
I'm
that was
not
2
going to
people last
interact with those people.
that was 2 people last. Now it's just 1 person watching. Hi, whoever you are. Get in my ear.
Tell
Yeah.
me who you are.
Who are you?
Write something.
Where are you in the world, person?
We are curious.
Yeah.
Yes.
We want to know who you are because we are weirdos. So, yeah.
Yes.
No. No, they don't wanna comment. They're like, these are weird people."
Yeah,
Got name days and I don't know what. Mm,
because we're unpredictable.
oh,
We
complete
have no schedule. We have no set list of what we're going to talk about.
nothing. Like,
Nothing.
I send you the link about 30 minutes prior, and then we say, "Hi, how are you? We're good. Should we go?" "Yep, bye." And then we go. Then we go live. So there's
Yeah.
no planning whatsoever. Like,
No.
I come up with some kind of a theme for it because it has to have a name, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, that's probably what we're gonna mention sometimes." But now
Yeah.
today we've learned about the letter W.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Today we got educated.
we did. Hell, we did. Probably one of the
The
most
young letter of ours. Oh, it's
and
not even allowed to go to Systembolaget yet. Next year. Next year.
next year, next year. And that was the end of it. They're like, "No, thank you, bye." They left, all 3 of them. Well, thanks a lot, folks.
Thank you. And
That's all.
nobody's watching on YouTube.
Nope, not yet. Not right now, at least.
Are there any people ever that watch on YouTube?
I don't know. I
Do
haven't.
we have any views on YouTube?
Let me go and look. I don't know. YouTube. I don't know. Yes, we have 2 channels. It's on there. See if I can find something. Um,
The
oh.
suspension is killing
Yeah, right.
me.
I'm gonna not a lot. No. We had some views here back in when the fuck 5 months ago. But
Five
oh no,
months.
here. There's one back 2 months ago. And then somebody looked 1 month ago on this YouTube channel. It's a Harley Quinn podcast YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you uh, see what we have on that one. Oh, live. It's kind of weird because this how it does lives. It's kind of a different way. And yeah, it's kind of the same. Somebody watched there 6 months ago, 2 views. Maybe we have to go in and just click on play one day.
Yeah. Get
YouTube,
those views up a bit.
YouTube is not our main channel, if I say it that way. Yeah,
Is
that
Facebook our main channel?
I think so. Yeah,
No. So we have
yeah.
more views
More
on
views on
Facebook.
Yeah, we're Facebook people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is. And I've been so busy, so I haven't been able to do anything with the podcast whatsoever that I thought I would. But it's all good.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, one day,
It's unpredictable. We're fun.
right, right. So,
When
so
we're
what
not
else
sick,
going on in the
having
next 2 weeks?
cancer and stuff like that.
Right. Life is unpredictable. Hey,
Yeah.
Fix just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, what's going on the next 2 weeks? Anything fun?
Um,
Uh,
Iliam. Iliam has his first vacation day starts tomorrow.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go up to the house,
Oh, nice.
to the chapel,
Into chapel.
to the chapel,
But it
and
is.
we're gonna do some work there, and then we're gonna go to Vingåker
Uh-huh.
and do some crayfish fishing.
Okay. Great. Crawfish fishing.
Yeah, cray.
Well, it's that season in Sweden right now. So,
Yes, and then we're gonna just chili vanilli.
chili vanille.
Yes.
I like that. Well, we're gonna have this damn heat wave again for another week. So, but like my blame is gonna be I have to watch the Olympic Games for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you have to just stay inside.
Olympic Games, and then I have to go to work every 4th day.
Yeah.
Because I still have not won the lottery. So.
No. That's too bad.
Yeah,
Your day will come.
absolutely.
Yesterday, I think was some old lady, like an old lady. She won 250 million Swedish kroner. So I don't think she is going to be able to spend it before to see our
life.
Lord and Creator.
But
I don't know.
I'm only 44, so if I win it now, I still have hopefully a couple of years to.
Couple of years, 1 or 2.
Depends on if like they would like me, like would allow to change my pacemaker in a couple of years. This
Yeah.
what could you have in there? It's kind of due for another one in I think it's 2 years. It's gonna last for another 2 years.
Mm.
So yeah,
So
I haven't been to the
hopefully
cradle.
they will change it then.
Hopefully, because otherwise I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah.
All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Now, so the next 2 weeks is
And
gonna
then
be.
you will haunt them if they don't.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people that should be afraid when they hear that I'm not alive anymore. Because like even oh, this makes it even funnier because now my last name is not Witchman, it's Itchman. A lot of people are gonna have like itching problems from this Itchman
Yeah.
when I'm dead. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Watch it, I'm gonna haunt y'all.
Ah,
Yeah,
ah.
y'all are gonna have itches like nobody's business, and you're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, because W wasn't a letter in the Swedish little alphabet until 2005.
Yeah.
This is from 79 to 2005. I'm going to make everybody itch.
Yeah.
Then I became a witch. And God knows what I can do as a witch.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good times. So
Yeah.
don't
You,
kill me.
you girl, go.
Don't kill me. It will be consequence. There will
You
be.
go, girly goes. Go, go. Go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I gonna do with you, Tuna?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I have no
I'm
clue.
gonna go study because I have a
About
paper
Richard?
that's due uh, when due before like 23:59.
Oh shit. You have work to do. Well, let's round this up so you can go and
That's what I'm gonna do.
well,
I'm gonna go study. Yeah.
you have fun with that. I'm gonna go and watch the Olympic Games and do nothing.
Yeah.
That sounds
They,
like a
they-
plan to me.
yeah. You're gonna like backtrack for the because I think they stopped for the day.
Well,
Here.
they're broadcasting it here,
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever they're broadcasting. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. They have a whole freaking channel just for the Olympic Games.
That's good. Good. Yes. Good.
Well, you go and study, and everybody behave out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do because I do a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah. I second that.
Okay. Well, have a good week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes. You too.
Bye.